morning from Moosalamoo Campground. Didn't sleep all that well last night, unfortunately. I actually woke up about 3-4 o'clock this morning, and it started raining a little bit here, so I had to run outside and rescue the firewood that I had out here. I wasn't expecting any overnight rain, and then it took me a couple hours to fall back asleep, but it was nice listening to the rain on the roof while I was laying down anyway. But anyway, so I ended up not getting up until around 8:30 this morning. I thought I'd get up early because I went to bed early, but oh well. Anyway, cell service is really weak here, so I've been having troubles getting messages out, so I've been using my SpotX Global Star satellite communicator again. We should probably do a video all about that sometime, but anyway, so here we are. Moosalamoo Campground, Hancock, Vermont, I believe, right in the middle of the Green Mountain National Forest. So, quiet place here. We'll do a full tour video here before we go too, so you'll see that probably in the next video. And anyway, time to make some breakfast. So I think this morning I'm just going to make myself a nice, simple carnivore omelet. We've done this on the channel before, so I'm not going to go into detail on how I make it or anything, but that's what I'm planning for breakfast this morning. Last night, I thought I forgot my contact lens case. So I ended up throwing out my contact lenses, and this morning I found it in a different bag. Of course. I put it in the wrong spot. So, well, we'll see. Maybe tomorrow I'll pull out a fresh pair of contact lenses and put them on. Who knows? Maybe not too. I don't know. I may just not bother. Glasses work too, and they're a lot easier to keep clean. I'm not going to do any major hiking, I don't think, on this trip. I think I'm just going to, I mean, this last week has been so busy at work and that, I think just having a few days relax time may not be such a bad thing either. But I want to do some exploring, at least around the campground area, and see what it looks like here. Take a peek at the hiking trails, see what they're like, that sort of stuff. So I was just told by the campground hosts that if I go down to Voter Brook Overlook, which is about a mile hike from here, mile or so hike from here, I will get not only a really nice view, but I'll get decent cell phone service too. So we're going to go down there, we're going to see if we can get online and check up on all my work-related stuff, make sure my latest YouTube video posted correctly, and go from there. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, here's the entrance to Voter Brook Overlook. See how nice a walk this is. We'll see if there's any good scenery along the way too. That's Branch Trail, Falls of Lana. I've actually been to the Falls of Lana before. Pre-YouTube channel though, so I'm going to have to make another visit back there sometime. A little bridge down here. Narrow, but not too bad. Full over points the cars can pass. Nice area down here though. Some conditions at sunset, I might come back with my camera and do some photography down here. And lots of insect repellent. Lots and lots of insect repellent. breeze down here. Gets rid of the bugs. Yes! I didn't bring my drone down here with me. Not that I couldn't drive down here and fly it. Try that tomorrow morning. What a view. Not staying here long. Too many bugs still. Oh god, these bugs are driving me bonkers. Water. Let's see what my cell phone service is. Full scale, AT&T of course, but full scale. Let's see if the hotspot works too then. That's the key. Does my hotspot work? Let's find out. Well, we got down here, we got everything set up here. My T-Mobile phone is working great, but it's roaming on AT&T's network. My AT&T based hotspot isn't working at all. I'm getting full scale on AT&T through my phone, so I'm baffled. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I know my hotspot's running on Cricket Wireless, but it's supposed to be using AT&T's network, so it should be working beautifully here if my phone is working on AT&T, but it's not. So, gonna have to figure that one out, as I can't figure it out. Mind-boggling. My phone's on AT&T, it's on 4G LTE. There's absolutely no reason my hotspot shouldn't be working, unless it's a band issue. There's on a band that my hotspot isn't capable of receiving, or there's some weird agreement on Cricket Wireless where they can't access everything on AT&T. I don't know. I need a hotspot that's going to work well. You get what you pay for. I'm only paying $35 a month for it, but sure would be nice to have some decent data service. Anyway, well, time to start heading back. Also time to put another battery in the camera here. Back into the bugs I go. Oh, try to walk back as fast as I can here. This is what I got together for firewood between all my scavenging I did today and what I brought along with me. Those 4 pieces right here, that's the leftover from the one bundle I brought with me. And these 2 pieces at somebody else's fire pit after they left. The rest of the stuff I've scavenged. I mean, some pieces obviously were in a fire pit that I found, other pieces were just out in the woods. So lots of scavenging. Plus I got these 2 pieces over here which are a little too wet, but they're going to make a good base for the fire. Trying a little audio experiment. I don't know how this is going to work out here. Kind of curious. Enjoying the sound of these birds here. And of course, there I go. So I set up the audio recorder on the other side of Wolfman Jack, and I'm standing over here talking into the microphone on the camera. I said some words in front of the audio recorder and the camera at the same time to try to sync the audio so I have, well, at least so I have a sync point for the audio. I'll try to sync them in post-processing. We'll see how this sounds. That is, we sound pretty neat here. We got the mono audio on the microphone, stereo recording of the birds around here on the audio recorder on the other side of the van that's too far away to hear me talking. Could be interesting. It could be a disaster. Maybe in the video, it may not be. Just wanted to try this out, see how it sounds. And we're going to get dinner started. Love those birds. Don't like the bugs though. So tonight for dinner I am going to make something I have never tried making before. American Chop Suey. Something a little bit different there because I got to have ground beef and things like that in it. So we can see how this works out as a solo camping dinner. Alright, so first step, we need some olive oil. So the first step we need to do is kick all the ashes that flew in from the fire pit out of my out of my frying pan here. All right, a little olive oil on the bottom of the pan. Doesn't take much. Start that heating. One of these days somebody's actually going to teach me how to actually cut an onion. Let me get this out of the fuel here. You can see what I'm doing here. I can't cut an onion in a straight line. There we go. This piece will probably be enough so the rest can go back in the bag. Put back in the fridge. I'll put some ground beef in. Put the onion in. And I'll put the pepper in. Break the ground beef up. Okay, so I'm going to add a touch of garlic salt to it now. Stir that in. Normally you'd put beef broth in it, but I don't have any beef broth. What I have is a beef bouillon. I'm just going to throw one of those in. Like that. A quarter cup of water. And per my little tiny measuring cup here, this is the full measuring cup. Stir that up a bit. Quarter cup of uncooked elbow macaronis. That's enough. So we're going right. Okay. Looking good. Yep. The recipe I have here that I'm working off of here says to put uncooked elbows into it. I'm not sure how well that's going to work yet, but they say it should soak in the moisture from the pan here and work out well, so we'll see. Alright, so I'm just going to put in some tomato sauce into it. Maybe half this jar, maybe. No. Alright, touch more water. There we go. Oh, that's good. Italian seasoning. There we go. Throw that in. And this is brown sugar. A little bit of brown sugar to it too. I like things sweet. Put some more in. There we go. And normally you'd put, I think it's Worcestershire sauce is how you pronounce it. Right? It's Worcestershire, I don't know. But I don't have any of that. I got soy sauce. So I'll use that as a substitute for shoe bugs. Alright, I ended up adding a bit more water and a bit more sauce to it because the stuff was just too dry. I think next time I make this, I'm definitely going to cook the noodles separate. I think it would have worked out better. I think these noodles are definitely going to be al dente. Oh well. A little bit of cheese to my version of the recipe though. I like some cheese in my food. There we go. Stir that in, melt it down, and I think we're going to have a good dinner here. Alright. I think we're going to call this done. There you go. Finished food. My variation of American Chop Suey with a little added cheese to it. Alright, well here's the finished results. A little overcooked in spots. Get those noodles done. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I suggest cooking the noodles separately. Nice having one less pan that didn't get dirtied, but anyway, I like a little grated cheese on top too. I've got some nice 3-cheese blend this time. Instead of just Parmesan, so a variety of cheeses here. And nice bottle of Coke. Let's see how this actually came out. Kind of curious now. Oop, making a mess. Wow. Despite all the problems, it actually came out real good. The noodles are a little undercooked, but they're edible. So, all right. This is definitely going to become one of my regular meals. We'll update this video in the future here with another attempt with the noodles cooked separately, but I think this is going to be good. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Well, we're starting to lose the light, so I guess this is where we're going to end the video here. So, it's been a fun day. A little bit of hiking in, a little bit of cooking in. What more could I ask for? Nice weather, a lot of bugs though, unfortunately, but you know, this is my last night here. Tomorrow morning we're packing up and we're heading over to Newport, New Hampshire. I'm going to meet up with my friends Karen and Steve again up there. So, I guess we'll see you there, but we'll see you here in the morning anyway. I gotta still get up, make breakfast, and we got a road trip ahead of us, so. So anyway, so thanks for watching everybody, have a great night, and remember, slow down and enjoy life, and we'll talk to everybody later.